If you were spending hours at the gym doing heavy crunches or intense cardio just to get rid of that stubborn gut pooch and persistent bloating, but your digestion feels more sluggish than ever, then stop. You're likely putting your body in a fight-or-flight state that is actually shutting down your digestive system. In the next 60 seconds, I'm going to reveal why high-intensity workouts might be the hidden enemy of your microbiome, and I'll introduce you to the low-impact movement that can increase your beneficial gut bacteria by up to 40%. This isn't just about fitness, it's a biological hack to prime your internal organs for perfect digestion. Don't click away, because once you see the data, you'll never look at a workout the same way again. I've been researching only gut health and the human microbiome for the past 20 years. I've seen countless athletes with perfect bodies who have completely broken microbiomes because they overstressed their systems. What I'm going to tell you today isn't just my observation, it is scientific data. We are going to move past the myth of no pain, no gain, and look at the exact mechanics of how movement alters the diversity of your gut flora. I've helped thousands of people transition from stress exercise to gut exercise, turning their daily movement into a laboratory for health. Commit to a 15-minute Zone 1 walk, very light pace, immediately after your largest meal. When you eat, your body needs to prioritize blood flow to the gut to break down food. Intense exercise pulls blood away from the gut to the muscles, causing indigestion. However, a gentle walk acts like a mechanical pump. It stimulates the migrating motor complex, your gut's internal cleaning crew. Think of your stomach like a sink. A heavy meal is the dishes, and the light walk is the person scrubbing them so the water can drain smoothly. Without this movement, the food sits, ferments, and creates gas. Don't put on your gym gear. Just walk around the block or even around your house for 15 minutes at a pace where you could easily hold a full conversation. The goal isn't to burn calories, it's to send a signal to your nervous system that it's safe to rest and digest. Incorporate simple seated or lying spinal twists for 5 minutes every morning. Your intestines are physically packed into a tight space. Gentle twisting movements provide a manual massage to your internal organs. This physical compression and release help move stagnant waste and trapped gas through the colon. Your gut is like a garden hose with a kink in it. These twists are the hand that straightens the hose so the water can flow again. More importantly, it stimulates the vagus nerve, which is the primary communication line between your brain and your gut. While sitting in a chair or lying on your back, gently bring one knee across your body while keeping your shoulders flat. Hold for 30 seconds and breathe into your belly, not your chest. If you don't breathe deeply into the belly, you aren't massaging the organs. This breath work acts like a piston, physically pushing on the digestive tract to keep things moving. Perform 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise like light cycling or swimming 3 times a week. Research shows that consistent moderate aerobic exercise increases the production of butyrate. Butyrate is essentially superfood for your gut lining. It prevents leaky gut and reduces inflammation. Think of butyrate as the liquid gold that seals the cracks in your intestinal walls. If your gut is a fortress, moderate cardio is the construction team that constantly reinforces the walls. The key here is moderate. If you're gasping for air, you've gone too far and triggered cortisol, which can damage the gut. You should stay in a state where you are sweating, but you can still speak in short sentences. This level of exertion changes the oxygen levels in your gut in a way that allows beneficial, good bacteria to thrive while killing off the anaerobic, bad bacteria. So, did you see? You don't have to punish your body to fix your stomach. By implementing the 15-minute postprandial walk to clear the traffic jam, using diaphragmatic twists to unkink the hose, and staying consistent with moderate cardio to produce that life-saving butyrate, you're giving your microbiome the exact environment it needs to flourish. Remember, gut health is not a complicated science, it's simply a matter of the right habits. If you fix these 3 movement patterns, you can't even imagine how much flatter your stomach will feel and how much your energy will soar.
I know it's tempting to think that harder is always better when it comes to exercise, but your gut bacteria don't care about your bench press, they care about your internal chemistry. You have the power to change that today. If this breakdown gave you a new perspective on how to move for your health rather than just for your mirror, please hit that subscribe button. We release new evidence-based gut health masterclasses every week, and I want to make sure you have the tools to heal yourself from the inside out. Now, I want to hear from you. Are you someone who feels bloated after a heavy gym session, or have you tried the after-dinner walk before? Drop a comment below. I read every single one, and I'll be jumping in to answer your questions about specific exercises or timing. Let's get moving for our microbes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.